Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. They go play fake with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond in this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Putting a receiver in motion. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Ball in left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Completed to his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best.
Intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Onward. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Downfield, on target to Flowers. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead to 14-0. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring kick to the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And they got it! Caught in the end zone, and now the lead is 16-0. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. first down throw by Jones. Hits his running back. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Complete over the middle. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. They are on it and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl, Roger, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
From the gun, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts get their first points of this game just before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Quick. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On first down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. He's going deep down this side. He's got it at the 30. He is down to the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling down to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
Second down carry for Taylor. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Doolin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Man in motion here. On first down, Jones. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Taylor now up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Was there defensively.
Jones looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Slot man motioned over. First down from the red zone. Getting out to his left. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Working quickly here. Now Jones. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180. Ready, shot.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. On the run right. Throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Well, It's the old same party, you can't win them all. Third go and a two-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, kid, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more two-point shots they've got on that script.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts it in. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He completes it in traffic. So this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It's Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop. 2nd and 6 now. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No gain on the play. And it's
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he will not get any further. Plenty of progress already. A lot of green left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
You have to come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Dump off to his fullback. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
a loss of 2 yards.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Nichan. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Yeah, ready.
Another for Achane. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Hey, 21 TN.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0.
Dolphins 8. Rams.
Well, Brock,
nothing.
the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson, and we're underway at Hard Rock. From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
They motion the slot man right. Throwing right away here. Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
All right, Tua and his offense going for 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, these guys have really started this game well, Brock. The defense looked good. Offense did their part until ran into a little hiccup there on the 2-point conversion.
Can you help me understand something, Kate?
I'll try.
Because I hear all these baseball guys all the time talk about, well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. Well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. And that's what I hear with these same decisions, too. Well, we didn't get the result, but the process was right. How do you know the process was right? Just kick the extra point.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions first down.
Keeper 1.
Goff on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against him.
By 20. Always orange, always orange. 5.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
What?
They've got a man in motion.
Whirling.
3rd down run by Gibbs. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Well, he's over there looking like some kind of genius right now, Kate, but nobody, and I mean nobody, you, me, anybody in the building, thought that was going to be a run. But that element of surprise certainly led to the success.
First down throw from Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 for 1. Turbo.
Running it with David Montgomery. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions reach pay dirt. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Number 2.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling deep down the near side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
All right, come on. Ready, team. Slow.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Value 3.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Off play action. Goff. Complete to St. Brown. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
And the Lions
From the gun, Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Listen.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. And the Dolphins.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hey, shell. Cut. Line 20. 17. What?
They'll go for it. Goff. He connects downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
120.
Goff's going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrapped around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here comes Malik Washington. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Tua. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. There he goes on the right side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Lions with a nice 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. It's Montgomery on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
1st down, Lions.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to Samuel Porter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
1st down, Detroit.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, it's Montgomery again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're 1st. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180. Seventeen. Hey, 76. Horrible.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Defatu with a fumble with the INT.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tugging by Loa now, working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Escapes the pocket. Tunga by Lewis hits. The ball is out. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds. So in the end, no gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away.
In punt formation for the Dolphins. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Two for one. Okay.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And Goff finds the field on a slide after finding enough for the first. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Here we go, tonight. Like 20. Go. Orange.
One final shot before the half. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. The Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but that's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Tua out of the pistol. Headed out right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Value three. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Still finding room past the 45. 30. Jameer Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 6. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tunga Bailoa. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. Going the other way, Lions have it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Working quickly here. On 1st down, it's Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Detroit.
1st down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisslaw there. So that brings up 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Hold on. Check. 20.
Defense showing blitz. Goff. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. There are costly interceptions interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
But problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Third down run from A.J. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
20, TX. Go ahead.
Here's a chain up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Ready. Out.
Here's Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Number one. Ready.
A-chain on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right. Complete right side of Washington. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ready for another Miami Dolphin.
Now A-chain. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trail by 6. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Setting up to pass. It's taken in by Washington. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the late lead.
Dolphins 22, Lions 20.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
180. 5.
They'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Yeah.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. It's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
21G. 18.
Third and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's A-Chain. Defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Detroit calls timeout, gets second. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back to throw it. Buying some time left.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's fourth and goal late.
It's safe. Out.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Dolphins.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Looking to to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Try and push it deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
We're good. We're good. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown. Brown. Ric Flair.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got wreck and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Takes out a one-stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Tua now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Vacates quickly left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Allen on the play action. Escape. Oh, Allen loses it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down, here's Tua. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Trying again, following the set. Headed out right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. So this one on the defense. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Buying some time right. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Ty Johnson now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. And Allen will hold on to this. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Allen now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Left side, and it's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins take over just shy of the 40. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
44, ready.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's second and 11. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the move, headed right. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Taking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
All right, come on. Whoa.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And this is another incompletion.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear.
Let him cook.
Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach.
You sold NGL.
Interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They are going for it. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. All right, set now. 1st and 10. To the air again. Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. This is complete to Dawson Knox. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
1st down, Buffalo.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen gonna throw again. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball.
Dolphins take over
Run it.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tagovailoa from his end zone. Looking slant route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over first and 10.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Willie Gay with the pick. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did you say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
44. Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. Chased out to his right. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. It's really hard to stop them, contain them, when they've got that versatility.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Achane gets it. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
They're right here.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That's grabbed inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A run now with Achane. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now 2 to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He did it! He made the interception! Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Dolphins have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Cotterington now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen now on first down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Forced out to his right. He'll fling it deep down the middle. And they kick him off again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.